So GTA the Trilogy, the remastered edition, So GTA the Trilogy Definitive Edition was announced on the day of my birthday, October 8th. And that day of my birthday, why didn't I just say my birthday? So that was a pretty long time ago, and the trailer came out 3 days ago. So today is the 25th of October, obviously. The game is coming out on November 11th, and I just kind of want to give it to... And I just wanted to give a little bit of my opinion, not that you care. I just rendered a video, well, I'm uploading a video on my channel right now, and I'm just gonna throw in a little bit, I'm just gonna throw in a couple clips so that you see what happened to me in the past 30 minutes. I kind of want to die. I don't want to die. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't know if I look like it. I feel really tired. Uh-oh. April, up. Okay. So yeah, I just went through a nightmare, and I'll just throw in some clips so you know what I'm talking about. I think I have to go to sleep. Is my eye longer? Is my... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, it was a... What the hell? It crashed right when it was 91%. It was about to get... This was it. Oh my god. So now it doesn't want to open now, and my entire computer is having a seizure, so I'm assuming that the second I restart my computer, everything will be gone. I'm assuming System 32 just committed suicide, and nothing is working, so that's pretty much the end of my computer, I guess. Like, nothing's opening up, nothing works. Mozilla crashed. By the way, I'd like to apologize. I watched the ending of the video I just rendered, and the outro is super loud, and I'm sorry, because you probably got ear raped. But yeah, I'm sorry. So I've been reading a lot and watching a couple of videos on the trilogy because, you know, a couple things came out, like an article saying that they were censoring it. For example, they changed Phil Cassidy's shirt on the trailer. You can see the difference because it was forgot the name of the flag. It should say it in the comments here because everyone's talking about it. Nope, I don't see a single comment about it. Let me see. Phil. Here we go. Sounds good in theory, and the new graphics look great, but if you looked closely, they changed Phil Cassidy's shirt. You're saying that as if you're the one who discovered it. Like, this guy just came off of Twitter, and he's like, but if you looked closely, like, shut up. They changed Phil Cassidy's shirt from the original Confederate flag to a skull Confederate flag. That's what it was. If they're gonna get pissy over a shirt, God knows what else they censored, and that pisses me off as a fan. Hopefully that's just a trailer edit or maybe a Nintendo version, because we all know if anyone is gonna censor, it'll be them. This should be a love letter to us by calling it Definitive Edition, and yet if what we get is a watered down political correct SHIT, then they can keep it. Wait, where's Phil Cassidy? I haven't even noticed him in the trailer if that's where you spotted him. He's gonna be like, yeah, I spotted him. Okay, so let's see. So this video says Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. 10 things you need to know before you buy. Okay, so this is important. This is a very important video.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is showing no signs of slowing down. And who knows how many years we'll have to wait for GTA 6. After having announced Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, recently, Rockstar has now also shown off what the remasters will look like and provided details on...
Okay, the rain. Has anyone... Of course I have. The rain. Look at the rain. Look at the difference. Look at this. Like, oh my god. Okay. Avery. Avery looks like he's joined some kind of Vietnamese gang, because look at that. Look at his eyes. He went from looking like a husky to looking like Kim Jong to looking Korean? I'm sorry, I know I said Vietnamese, but Korean, that's the word. One thing I'm not a big fan of is the hair. It's too shiny. It looks like a doll. And I think that's the point. But I don't like the way the hair looks because it looks really plasticky.
Brought over into Unreal Engine.
I love that. I love in my opinion, San Andreas and Vice City look a little bit weird. Like I don't mean it in a bad way. They just look weird. But the GTA 3 like remasters that we see in the trailer, amazing. I love them. They're beautiful. Look at this transition. This is my favorite transition. Look at Claude looks so good. CJ looks weird. Tommy looks weird. Claude looks so good. Look at this. Look at that. You can perfectly see that like this was the best scene that they could have chosen to contrast it with. Because look at the rose. Okay, first of all, look at the rose. Pay attention to that. The hand. That's not a hand. It looks like he got amputated. Look at it. Look at Claude's sideburn and his ear. And then look at that. Look at that. Now get ready for the hand. Hands. Real hands. The rose. The rose. It's a rose.
A number of GTA Mobile ports. The
remasters train. I'm telling you, GTA 3, in my opinion, it looks like the best out of the 3 of the games. And I don't know if it's because it was like it's the oldest one, and I guess it looked like the worst one, but it looks so good. Vice City and San Andreas, they look good, but this one, Liberty City, it looks.
Here we're going to go over a few key details they've revealed about it so far. Updated visuals.
Lance looks so weird. Okay, this is a thought. You know how Tommy looks fat, right? In the remaster? Okay, so Tommy looks fat. Okay, so I think they meant to make Tommy fat in the original Vice City because people are saying that compared to Claude and CJ, he was actually pretty wide. Many people might see it as they screwed up. He looks fat. I think that's how they originally meant him to be. And he was fat in GTA Vice City in the original one, but we didn't notice. And yeah, I mean, when I saw him, I was like, well, I don't really, like, why is he fat now? He's always been fat. But like, when you accept that, when you accept he was meant to be fat, well, okay, so this is my theory, okay? You kind of like start warming up to it. You're like, oh wow, this is Tommy Vercetti. They didn't change him. He's the same guy. Something that's like really weird for me to see is the faces. According to my previous theory, they remastered the faces, they remade them, and they remade the faces so that they lived up to what they imagined at the beginning. Someone like me, who played the original games, saw their faces and envisioned them in a certain way, and then Rockstar came and they made it how they originally thought they looked like. So for example, you see Tommy's face here. I thought he was going to look in a remaster like this with like actually updated graphics, but he looks different, and I don't know if it's because of the change. Like they couldn't really make it exactly it. That could have been it. Maybe because of the enhancements they were making, they couldn't make him seem exactly the same. So Lance still looks weird to me. He does. Cause he looked a certain way to me in the original version of the game, and now he looks different. Like, of course he's gonna look different. They're not gonna have updated bodies and the same PNG on their face. He looks different. It's not a bad thing. It's just weird. Like, you see, I thought he looked like this. Like, this was his face. I thought this is what he looked like. Do you guys get it? Or do I just seem like a maniac?
All of which will help environments in
look
general
look at the floor.
As have draw
See,
distances.
look at his face. Look at it. Is it not weird to you? There's a lot of people saying that the way San Andreas looks is their favorite and the CJ looks amazing, but I don't think so. I don't think he looks amazing. And I know I said it's weird, but not in a bad way, but I was talking about GTA 3. He looks weird in kind of a bad way to me. Look at this. Like, this one looks more like yeah, it looks more similar to this guy. Like, this guy doesn't look like this guy. He does, actually. I'm completely wrong. No, I'm sure it's the eyes. I'm sure it's the eyes. Maybe they look a little bit swollen. That's a really bad picture. Hold on. Can I like zoom in and HD? This is a good one. Well, wait, is this actually from the game? He looks really good here. He looks really good here. Is this from the remaster? Maybe it's that one picture. I don't know. I think it's the eyes in this one screenshot. He looks like
Are all pretty old games at this point, and honestly, it shows in the way they control. All three of those.
I mean, sure, it's a little bit weird in Vice City and GTA 3. I mean, GTA 3, I refused to play it. I really wanted to play it. This was before any of the leaks of a remastered trilogy came out. I was dying to play GTA 3, but I was not willing to go through all of that anger that I went through when I completed the game the first time. So when the remastered trilogy was actually announced, I was like, this came from heaven. This is the perfect timing.
Meanwhile, speaking of radio stations, Rockstar hasn't yet talked about what changes, if any, we can expect in the lineups of licensed songs in the 3 originals. There will probably be at least a few,
Oh,
though.
yes, I know. That really sucks. I wish they told us. Okay, well, of course they're not gonna tell us. Honestly, for
PS5.
someone who isn't like dying to play these, wait for them to go on sale. In my opinion, it's not worth $60 because yes, these are old games. They look really good, but I just don't think $60 is it, especially if they're censoring stuff and removing songs.
Fine GTA games will appear on a Nintendo console, though we
Look
did
at
get
that
some
looks so
handheld
good.
outings.
That screenshot
of course,
looks
that
so
means
good.
Switch players
That
visual
screenshot
fidelity
looks
for the
so
convenience
good.
of being able to play
Oh.
camera zooming.
Also, we are hoping we can crouch on these games now.
The gap between the GTA Trilogy's announcement and its
Hold
launch.
on, how old is this video? Today?
Rockstar has announced that the remasters will launch for PS5, Xbox Series X and
Oh.
S, PS4, Xbox
If it
One,
gets delayed, I'm done.
PC,
And not what the games look
exclusively
like.
via the Rockstar. Meanwhile, 1/3 of the remastered trilogy, GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition, will also be available day and date via Xbox Game Pass. On the PlayStation side of
GTA
things,
3.
GTA 3 Definitive Edition will come to PlayStation Now on December 7th.
No, you know what? They should take 1/3 of the earnings because they're gonna make so much money and buy the licenses to the radio songs.
Physically at retail,
Look at this. Look at Vice City. So
you're going
basically, my 3 things that I really want are I wanted to change the model for Victor Vance at the beginning of Vice City. That's really important for me. Yes, please make him actually look like Victor Vance from Vice City Stories. But we're really close to launch and I'm fully ready. So this video will upload on next Monday, which is yeah, the 1st. So we'll be 10 days away from the launch and I can't wait. Oh, and the radio stations too. I want all the songs.